So, a new study came out recently that says 6.8 billion liters of raw milk have been dumped out on Canadian dairy farms because of the supply management quota system. The study's authors had a few proposals to deal with that. They said increasing transparency on volume overproduction, or updating quotas, reducing incentives for farmers to overproduce. I got a better idea. Let's just scrap the quota system and let any farmer who wants to produce milk and produce milk in any amount. This is an outdated, scratch that. It's just a dumb system that only serves to hurt consumers, to hurt farmers. It's it's just pure idiocy. I know Australia got rid of a similar system at a time when Canadians are dealing with unprecedented food inflation and struggling to feed their families and pay rent. It is unconscionable that government policy is causing farmers. And don't be mistaken, okay? This is not the farmers choosing to dump milk. They don't want to dump the milk. That's not their goal. They just want to sell. Why would they dump perfectly good milk? Okay, they just want to sell it. They want to produce it and bring it to market and sell it. They'd be perfectly happy to do that, but by law, they're only allowed to produce so much milk. After that, they got to dump it. They can only drink so much themselves. So this is government policy. This is not the dairy farmers making a conscious decision to dump milk. This is restrictions on production because of the quota system. Here's another thing about the milk industry. About 80 to 85% of dairy farms in Canada are in Ontario and Quebec. Canada also imposes strict restrictions on how much U.S. milk can be imported, which is another way that Canadians end up paying more for milk. Only about 3.5% of our total market for milk is U.S. imports. That is to say, there's a quota limitation on U.S. imports. They can export to Canada about $500 million worth of milk, after which point a crippling 270% tariff kicks in. So that, combined with the domestic restrictions on supply, just absolutely end up punishing Canadian consumers for the benefit of a small but politically powerful group of dairy farmers. Bottom line is this: we gotta end the quota system. Anybody who wants to be a dairy farmer in Canada can be a dairy farmer. They can produce as much milk as they want. And we got to get rid of this whole restrictions on imports so that we can have access to cheap American milk. And this is going to help Canadian consumers a lot.